Hi, this is Dust in the Wind by Kansas. This is my acoustic arrangement. I'm going to get right into it because there's a lot of talking we got to do here. So, left hand first. C, C major 7, C add 9, and back to C. Then, A sus2, A sus4, A minor. That's the intro. Those are the chord shapes for the left hand. It's all in the PDF file as well. Right hand. This is the picking pattern for pretty much the whole song. The outro is a little different, but we'll get to that. The thumb is going to do this repetitive walk back this. Okay? And the M finger and the I finger are going to play M finger on the B string, I finger on the G string, and it's like this. P and M together, and then P on the 4th string, I, and then P, M, P, I. So you want to break it into two parts. You've got P, M, P, I as part 1, and then P, M, P, I, like this. So what you want to do is run that pattern with the right hand, get that really comfortable, use your metronome, and then go through the shapes like this. Major 7, add 9, back to C, A sus2, sus4, minor, sus2, C add 9, C, major 7, add 9, A minor. 4, A minor. Okay, and at the end of the intro you've got A minor, which is a P and an M. You get the first finger on the C, open A and then a C. Then G over B, which is a 2 and a 4 fingering. And I've got a P and an I this time, because I don't want to necessarily use the same finger twice. So I will reach down with the I for that one. You could use M for both if you really want to. So it's PM, PM, or PM, PI. And again, even though that's on the B string, you can reach up there with the I finger. Why? Because sometimes you don't want to use the same finger twice. If you're going really fast and you use the same finger twice, it can cause a hiccup in the rhythm. Imagine if you were sprinting and you tried to take 2 steps with the right foot all of a sudden. You're going to fall. So that's why I reach down with the I. Now, could I do that? Absolutely, and you probably can too. These are choices you have to make. I probably would go PM, PI when I have that situation. So I'm going to do the intro one more time, slowly. I think you're getting the picture there. Let's go to the verse. The way I did it was, if you follow the score and you know how to follow your repeat signs and DSL codas and everything, I got it to 5 pages because I think I had it 7 pages before and that was a bit too many. Follow the repeat signs, first and second endings, DC alt coda. DC means to capo, which is head. Alt coda, you go to where it says Dakota, meaning to coda, and you find the coda sign, which is a circle with the X in it, and that's the last chorus out. And if you have Guitar Pro 6, it'll play it for you perfectly, and you can play along. If you don't have Guitar Pro 6, I highly suggest you getting it. Verse 1, 2, and 3 sound like this. G over B's, A minor. We're going to talk about that one in a second. D minor 7, A minor, and there's that PM, PI again at the end of the phrase. Here we go, measure 9, verse. C, no big deal, same picking pattern. G over B, no big deal, but when you get to the A minor in the verse, we want to hit that E, and we're going to use our A finger on the high string on the E. It's the only time that we get to use that, so we're going to really make that speak. So the rest of the pattern is the same. Just on that first hit, G one finger on the G, same pattern, but the thumb will play the low string instead of the fifth string, but everything else is the same. Now D minor 7, and back to that A with the A minor with the A finger up here. Then our turnaround, okay, and then the second half of the phrase should be about the same. D minor 7. Second half of the verse, we don't do the turnaround, we just stay on A minor. And that leads us to the chorus. We have D over F sharp. I like to finger that with a 1, a 2 in the A, and a fourth finger on the D. I see some people trying to play a D and then reaching with the thumb. I don't play like that, but if you have a really big hand, be my guest. I always put a 1, 2, 4. I feel that it's safer for me. Now, G, third finger drops right down on the G. Picking pattern's the same. A minor. Now we have A minor over G. It's a bit of a stretch for the little finger, but I know you can do it. Back to the D over F sharp. G. Now, first ending of the chorus, which is measure 20. Check this out. It goes. And that's really nice. You want to get that in there. Hammer on. Picking pattern is the same, but you're going to hammer on. And there's our little turnaround with the G over B again, and I use PI on that one. Okay, I'll do the chorus. Awesome, and that goes back to the verse. Alright, and that's going to go through to another chorus, and then we've got the solo section. And this is the part that most people never did learn. We've got an A+2 chord up here, and we're going to hold it with the third finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, first finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Same picking pattern with the right hand. Check it out. The very last one I let go, and you heard an open G in there on my index finger, and that facilitates the change to the G over the A chord, and I've got a 1 and a 4 fingering like this. So I go back to the 3-1 fingering, and that was the open. It facilitates the change, and then I slide that down. That says F, add sharp 11 over A. The software generates these chords. Here you go. Then I'm going to add the second finger on this D note for half of the measure, and then I'm going to release it. And now we're back. And then I'll have to go back to the original chord I had, which is a 3 here and a 1 there. So check it out. Violin solo comes in. And that sounds really nice. And then it says DC al coda. DC means da capo, which is head, decapitation, that kind of stuff. Da capo. We go back to this. Back to our standard pattern. And the violinist is still playing da 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 da, and we're going through the whole intro again, and then we go to verse 3, which is the same as what we talked about at the beginning, and then we go into the chorus, but it follows to the coda, and then you go to where it says last chorus because that's the coda. So for instance, last chorus, E ref sharp, G, A minor over G. All we are is dust in the, all we are is dust in the wind. That's where he sings that kind of stuff. You're going to repeat those two measures. Everything is dust in the wind. And then we go to the outro, which is a different finger picking pattern. So let's discuss that one. It's an A minor chord, and then it's A sus2, and then we have D minor over A. So what I'm going to do is hold that A minor chord, and then the A sus2, and then I superimpose the D and the F here, which is D minor, while I'm still holding this of the A minor. So we're kind of cramming those two chords together for a second, then we're back to A minor. So there's your shapes. Now the picking pattern is this now. Index finger will go to the B string, middle finger goes to the high string, and I'm going to play the outro. This is measure 28. And that repeats and fades out, but I put an ending chord there because I want to just end it. Thumb still bouncing back like we did in the standard pattern, but now index is on the B string, middle finger is on the high E string. So here it is. Okay, I hope that's helpful. That's Dust in the Wind. Please, if you don't, again, I'll say it, if you don't have Guitar Pro 6 software, please install that on your iPad, iPhone, or buy the actual software program and put it on your PC. So then you can not only look at the PDF file, I can send you the GP6 file, or you can find it on the website here, and look at that as well. It plays it back for you. You can slow the tempos down. It's a very handy learning tool. Thanks for watching. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.